Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well today. Today I'm going to be filming a full face of new makeup. A few videos ago I did a makeup haul where I got in loads of new bits. So yeah, I'm going to try those out today. Some of this stuff isn't necessarily like new. A lot of it was like TikTok influence. So I might call this video like TikTok made me buy it, because yeah, when I'm looking at it, it's basically a lot of stuff that I literally saw on TikTok and was like, I need. So yeah, I'd love it if you can like and subscribe. It would mean an awful lot to me. And yeah, let's get into it. Okay, to start off with primers, I did pick up, I got these two. So I got the L'Oreal GLOTION and then I also got the smoothing primer, but I think I want to go for quite a glowy look today. I've got the FYNE skin tint, which is very glowy, so I'm feeling like more of a glowy moment, but I am really interested in this iconic velvet smooth primer, so I feel like this is going to look really good when I do like a full coverage kind of more creative look. So I will try and do a video on this soon so we can see what the situation is, but yeah. Today, let's go in with GLOTION. So this is in 902 Light Glow. And yeah, TikTok, this is absolutely everywhere. So I'm just gonna I think I'm just gonna put it on all over and then we can buff it in. Don't know if that's gonna be too much. This is the light one, so I think it's got a bit of like a pinky vibe. And I have been using my FYNE brushes and I'm loving them. I just wish they weren't double-sided. I just don't like storing them. I feel like the bottoms just get a bit mushed about, but the brushes themselves are like stunning. So I'm just going to buff this in. I feel like I expected more glow from this, but I feel, I don't know. I feel like it gives off a more artificial glow than like hydration, but maybe that's what they're meant to do. I think it's that I just have other products. I mean, you can see the glow and it's super lightweight. I don't feel like I'm putting anything really on my skin apart from like a moisturiser. When I swatched it, I was expecting more. And I thought maybe on the face it will like change. I mean, it looks stunning. But like, yeah, it's more of that kind of glittery glow than actual like hydration, and that's not a bad thing because I guess this is better for like all skin types. I guess I just really like hydration in a product. I think if it had a little bit more hydration, I think I would like love it. Will I reach for it? Yeah. It reminds me of a lighter version of the MAC Strobe Dewy Skin Tint. Like it feels lighter than that, but it gives off that finish of more like a highlighter glow than like a radiance glow. Yeah, so a little bit disappointed, but maybe that's just because I had the wrong idea. It's not bad, it's just not what I expected. Yeah. So now we're going to go in with the Fine Beauty Skin Tint, and this does have a lot of radiance. That's why I got it, because I saw how like glowy and like luminous it looked. This is in the shade 3, and am I going to, yeah, I'm going to use the same brush. This is kind of like a dual-sided brush on one side, and then it's got this like sponge on the other. Okay, so I'm going to, and I did get this in shade 1 and shade 3, but I'm just picking the slightly darker one today. And this doesn't give tons of coverage. When I put it on my hand, like, coverage wasn't the like focus. I would say this is like a true like tint. I love the smell. I know people don't like fragrance, but I really love the smell of this. I feel, can you see that extra glow? So this is more of like a hydrating glow, which I prefer. And like I say, it's not giving me much coverage, but I don't mind that. I like to have some skin tints that have coverage, and I like to have some skin tints that don't. I feel like this colour is going to be a little bit better for me in the summer. It's a little warm, but I can use concealers to like sort it out. But yeah, love that glow that this gives. I'm going to go in with the concealers. These are the concealers from FYNE, and I've got shade 4, which is the lighter one, and then shade 9. I'm going to go in with shade 9. This is more like my skin colour. And it's still quite brightening. And I'm going to use one of the sponges. This is the one with the kind of like flat side. The quality of these are unreal. They're probably some of the softest sponges I've felt after like the traditional beauty blender. So I'm just going to start working the concealer in. The concealer has quite a bit of coverage, but it does feel very lightweight, and I think it works really nice with that skin tint. I like that I could use this concealer for like a really like full coverage look, but also for like a day-to-day situation. And my skin's actually doing alright at the moment, so I feel like I don't need like loads of coverage. I don't mind seeing my skin. Obviously if I'm doing like a full coverage matte look, I want my face to be blank, but day to day, like seeing a few imperfections is like fine for me. I feel like my skin looks very like skin-like and like really dewy, fresh, which I've said this before on here. Being like plump and fresh is like one of my things I like strive for. I am not super young. I'm 30, so I want that kind of youthful, plumped skin look, because I'm not getting any younger. 30's not old, but at the same time I'm not 20. Right, so next I've got the Made by Mitchell curve case, which is very bright for me. It makes me nervous, but we're gonna try it out today. I've got burgundy tones for my mascara and my eyes, so I don't really know which blush I'm gonna go for. Maybe I go for like the pink. But yeah, this is scary for me. I'm gonna go in for contour with Hello There. And I'm just gonna pick this up with, do I want this? Yeah, this brush. So I'm gonna go in with Hello There, which is this one here. Just pack this on the brush. And then we're gonna go for it. I'm scared. Okay, that's not bad. I like buildable products. I'm not like a full pigment from the get-go girly. So the fact that this is like a buildable situation is good for me. Yeah, I like that. I think because I know Made by Mitchell products, and I know like I've loved most of them, it was never the formula that I was worried about. I was just almost scared that because, I don't know, I just thought it was going to be like really pigmented, but the formula is lovely, and the fact that it's like all together I think is really handy. Like when I go on holiday I would just probably just take this. Right, now for blush, which I'm scared about. I'm going to switch brushes to this more like fluffy one. These, yeah, the quality of these brushes are stunning. I am nervous. Right, we're going to go for this pink one, which is called Strawberry Cream. I'm scared that I've just put on too much. Let me just dust that off a bit. Yes, I'm just popping it on my hand, and then I'm going to go in. Yeah, that's nice. Like I said, these colours are a bit scary for me, so they're not something that I would normally like go with, but I think it's good that I have things like this that are a bit different. They're just a bit pink. I wish they were a bit muted, but I guess that's not, maybe I'm Mitchell. So again, maybe it's just my expectations, but I think for holidays I'm gonna enjoy this because I would probably go a bit brighter like on my holiday. And it is pretty, it's just maybe not like my norm, but I do love the formula. It's quite balmy, which I quite like in cheek products. Okay, next to powder, I don't have a new one, so I'm just gonna go with my Kosas Cloud Set, but I do have a little puff, and so yeah, I'm just gonna puff this in. I'm just gonna like tap this in, but I just love how little these are, and I'm just gonna set under my eyes. This has a bit of radiance in, which is kind of what I want for today. I want my skin to look nice and fresh. I just normally do my T-zone, and I try and leave all of that kind of glow. Yeah, nice. For this e.l.f. setting spray, I like this. I've used this in my e.l.f. video, which was the video I posted last week. I'll leave it linked. I don't like the smell of it, which is such a shame. Like, they could have just done like a nice fresh like smell. It smells like Play-Doh, which just isn't the vibe. Yeah, it's such a shame because I think I would not use this as much because of the smell. So yeah, bit of a shame, but it is a nice like mister, like pump, which is nice for drugstore, and it does lead, it says a dewy setting spray. I wouldn't say it's super dewy, but at the same time it's not like mattifying, so I guess if it's like one or the other it is more radiant, but I've got like dewier sprays. Yeah, the mist is nice, it's just, yeah, the smell. I wonder if anyone, does everybody else feel the same with the smell? That it's just a bit Play-Doh-y. Yeah, not the one. Right, for brows, I've got this by ELLIE. I like to do my brows like now, after I've done my base, and sometimes that can be annoying. I know this is meant to be quite like a laminating situation, but I don't really want to laminate them too much. I just want them to, well, it's got a nice hold to it. It's got a little bit of like white, so I'm hoping that dries. The brush is really nice, and I feel like I get like instant hold, which is very rare for me. I've got very stubborn brows. If you look at it, can you see one side is like flat and then one side goes like, it's got a rounded bit. So I guess that's good when you do want the laminated look. Like I said, I sometimes like that look, but today I just want like nice, just lifted brows. I like it, but can you see my eyebrows are white? Okay, I'm gonna let this like sit. It is very strong though. Yeah, not sure if I just want that to dry down because I have white eyebrows. So let me sit for a few minutes and yeah, let's see what the situation is. Okay, it's been a few minutes. I think this is really great for like when you want that whole like laminated look, but I don't want to have to sit here and wait for a few minutes for it to dry. So I think this isn't going to be something that I have in like my day-to-day rotation, but it's going to be something that I pull out for when I want that like laminated look. I'm going to go over it. You can see that it's the whiteness is dried, but I've had to like sit. And I know I go over with tinted, but yeah, I don't know. I wish it just, maybe I used too much. Maybe I should have used less, but in an ideal world, I wouldn't have to like wait for it to dry clear. Yeah. So I'm just going to roughly go over with my, oh, but they're stuck. Like the hold is crazy. This is just my Anastasia Beverly Hills. I've been really loving this. I don't know if I've actually used this in a new video. It's the soft brown, it's very small writing, DIPBROW gel, and it's almost got like fibres in. It's quite like a dry brow product, but I really like it. Like this is something that I would repurchase again. So yeah, I'm not going to use any pencil today. I'm just going to kind of leave them a little fluffy. For my eyes, I've got this mascara that is like purple. I'm very intrigued. When I saw this on TikTok though, some of the girlies that used it, it looked like black. It didn't look purple. I've seen that Benefit have brought out like almost like a pinky one, and it looks more vibrant. They brought out like a light pink and a dark pink. So yeah, maybe the actual, I'll have to splurge for the Benefit one. But yeah, so I'm gonna go purple on the eyes. So I pulled out my neutral my neutral 16 pan palette, which is one I just love the tones. And I'm just going to do a little quick eye look with my new brushes. And yeah, and then we can come back for the mascara. So I'm just going to like speed through this. Kind of smoky eye, and these brushes I'm really impressed with, like really impressed with. I have this eyeliner from FYNE. I got this in the brown and like a creamy colour, so I'm just gonna tight line with this. It's super creamy. Oh, like super creamy, really nice. It's a nice colour too. It's like dark but not like crazy. And I'm just going to take this little brush. I like this detailer brush, and I'm just gonna make sure everything's a little bit smoky. I don't want any like harshness. Okay, let's now go in with this mascara. I'm just going to go grab my eyelash curlers because I know that with the Sky High I need lash curlers, otherwise I don't like the mascara. It's crazy, like with lash curlers love it, without lash curlers not the vibe. Okay, so I've got my lash curlers and I'm just gonna go ahead and give them a good curl. yeah, from what I saw online, I just wish this was a bit bolder, but let's see. I feel like for blue eyes, this colour's gonna like make your eyes pop. Like the red in it is gonna like intensify. Let's have a look. Yeah, it just looks black, which is such a shame. Yeah. Oh, I feel like Maybelline could have really done something here. Like you just can't see any of the red. I mean, obviously it makes my eyelashes look great, but I wanted that like redness. I know Charlotte Tilbury have like a ready one, and yeah, Benefit have bought out one. I just thought that the drugstore was gonna help us out. I feel like I'm gonna have to invest if I want like that pigment. It is a lovely mascara, but like there is hardly any difference between this and the black. Like I can't see any colour. Oh no, I'm sad that this is a fail. Yeah, nice, but it's basically a black mascara. Okay, for lips, I've got MAC Stone, which I'm very excited about. I've wanted this for a very, very long time. So, and it's like such a lovely, like cool tone liner. And obviously we love a MAC liner. They're such good quality. It's a little darker than I would, like I would love this if it was like a little lighter. Like I think, like love. But it's still stunning. The quality is just like so creamy. Yeah, I love this. It's gonna get a lot of use, but I think day to day I'd gravitate more to my Kylie one because it's a hint lighter, but for just that like cool tone without being too purpley. The Gone Greige one that I have for Maybelline, I love it, but it's just that tad purple, whereas this is like a true like neutral brown. And I'm just gonna buff that in just with a clean brush, just so there's no harsh lines. And these are so creamy that you can do that with. And then I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. What are these called? Glow Revive Lip Oil. I've been using this ever since I like got it. It's stunning. I feel like it makes my lips look really smooth. I feel like I liked the lip without the oil. I mean, my lips look, can you see how smooth and like smooth the gloss looks? But I think I'm actually just gonna keep the lip liner on. So I'm gonna take this off and then redo the lip liner. And then we're gonna go for like a lip liner moment. Okay, so here we're at. So I basically just buffed in the lip liner to create like a bit of a dark matte lip. So yeah, I just took some on a brush and just kind of like dusted it over. This is stunning, but I just feel like I wanted something, yeah, a bit more matte. So yeah, here is the look. My skin looks like so, like, stunning. It's like really skin-like, very natural, which is nice. And yeah, I've got a bit of a darker eye and a darker lip, but I think it works. Some wins, some fails. The things I'm not super, like, over the top about. These were meh, which is a shame. Will I still use them? Yes. Will they be something that I recommend? I wouldn't bother. I think there's other like better things on the market than this. Some wins were the lip liner. I've wanted this for a long time and so glad I got it. And actually the FYNE stuff, to be honest, like brushes, skin tint and concealers are just, yeah, super like a win for me. If you haven't heard of the brand or you want to like try them out, I would really recommend them. Yeah, happy with how the makeup turned out. I do think my makeup looks good, which we love. I'm off out for dinner with my dad. I feel like I always say this, but Sundays are our like thing. We go for a nice dinner together. Like always, I'll link everything down below. Thanks so much for watching, and yeah, see you again super soon. Bye.